Alrighty, hey traders, hey traders, hey traders! Guess what happened to the market today? Oh, we got a bit of a bounce. Did you guys been listening to me for the last couple of days? I'm going, guys, we're getting to a very short-term oversold level. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty, traders, so let's get straight into it. Traders, if you haven't done so yet, then what are you waiting for? I'm giving you a free access to a brand new trading course that I've just recorded. If you haven't done so yet, then you can wait to pay for it if you want to, or you can just get free access to it. So what are you waiting for? Very first link in the description, go click on that. It's a whole brand new trading course. There's something like, I don't know, 6 or 7 or 8 videos in there. You get, there's a whole bunch of down home country goodness in there. So if you're struggling with your trading right now, I put together a brand new course that walks you through the biggest mistakes you're making, chart reading, becoming a chart reading master, my #1 trading system, the stuff that I look for, and so much more. Very first link in the description, guys, or John's, JOHNS, freegift.com. Now, spaghetti, look at all this red across gold and silver. Oh no, the sky is falling. It's all right, guys. It's all right. Just be patient. Just be calm. Firstly, let's go have a look at the good old stocky market. Look what happened with the stocky market. And this is something I've been saying. I'm like, I'm getting ready for this market to start to have a turn, right? Because we're in this oversold territory. And I'm expecting this market to start to have a movement back up soon. And that's exactly what has happened. And in fact, by looking at the markets, let me bring up this chart here. By looking at the markets, the S&P 500, I've been talking about my momentum trend line. And I'm saying, once we start to break out of the momentum trend line, then I see things start to make a really nice move back to the upside. And so that's exactly what has happened today. Look at this, check this out. So I've been using this momentum trend line here. And this momentum trend line, I call it a momentum trend line because, as you can see, when the market went up, then the short-term momentum went up, short-term momentum went down, and so I used this trend line here, and all I did was I'm just connecting all the highs on these days where couldn't close above, couldn't close above, couldn't close above. Look what happened here. What happened here? Well, what happened? We closed above for the first time in the last couple of weeks. What does that mean? That means we're now getting ready to evacuate the area. We're getting ready to say, here we go, right? We're getting ready to evacuate the area. Or we're getting ready to have a really nice move back up because now the momentum is starting to change. And you can see here, look at this here. See how we actually had 1, 2, 3, 4 days of really holding that 4,400 level, and now we're breaking back up. We're breaking back up, but look what's also happening, right? We had this high back here and low. We're now developing what? This is now a what? This is now a higher low in the market, a higher low in the market. So we're starting to see this. So we now have a real good probability of starting to see a really nice move up. Now, not every day, guys. If we have a down day tomorrow, John, you suck. Come on, guys, right? How the markets work is they do that, right? They might have an up day here and then a down day here and then a sideways and an up day and an up day and an up day and then maybe a down day and then up day and up day, right? That sort of stuff. That's the sort of stuff that's happening, right? Now let's go have a look at the good old Nasdaq. Nasdaq, same thing, momentum change. Nasdaq is, but the Nasdaq actually had quite of a deep pullback. Let's go have a check out the Nasdaq here. Yeah, the Nasdaq, look at this here, right at the same level there, right at that 60% level. And the momentum trend line here is only this point here and this point here. So it's not as strong because on the S&P 500, what do we get? We got a bouncing here, a bouncing here, a bouncing here, a bouncing, and then we broke on the S&P. But the Nasdaq, it's not much. But looking at the Dow Jones is developing a beautiful, beautiful pattern. Look at this here. Look at this sexy beast. Oh my goodness. This is something I've been waiting for when it comes to the Dow Jones. Look at this here. So the first thing here is what happened? Momentum, right? Yeah, it's a flag formation, but forget the flag. When to say wrong word just then. Look at this here. Rejection once, 2, 3, 4. Look at this here. What's this on the Dow Jones? Winner, 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 chicken dinner. So now the Dow Jones should start to make a really nice move back to the upside, because now we're starting to change what we went strong up, weak down. Now we're actually starting to change the tune, and we're now getting a breakout to the upside. So we're getting a real nice breakout. And remember, we're breaking out of the short-term momentum. Short-term momentum up, short-term momentum down. Now we're starting the next leg up. And especially when we have all this massive oversold levels, I now expect to see the Dow Jones start to make a really nice move back to the upside. So we're getting really nice, incredible bounces. Exactly what I've been saying for the last couple of days. Guys, we're oversold. We're getting ready for a bounce. And here we go. Right, here we go. So let's go. So that's exactly what's happening with those markets through there, guys. There's a few stocks that I've been watching as well too. Obviously one, I'll talk about that a bit in a minute here. Let's go have a look at gold and silver, right? So let's start with gold. Spaghetti-o. Gold had a bit of a pullback today. And that was actually expected, because I was saying that, traders, we're getting to an oversold or overbought territory here on gold and stuff like that. So I am expecting to see possibly a bit of a pullback here. I don't expect this thing to be too much or too big in the markets. We are in a very nice upward. Hey, come on, software. So we are in a very nice upward trend, and it's nothing. I wouldn't be worried about this at all. I do see gold having a really nice move back to the upside as the stock market starts to make its nice move to the upside as well too. And my software is not working today. Why not? Come on, software, do your thing. All right, there we go. Software's working now. So we can see we actually have been through that. Let me actually bring up my moving average once again, guys. And we can see here, looking at the moving average, we've got a very strong trending moving average still to the upside. And if we blow this right up and we go to the 1 year view and we squeeze this up a bit, we can see that once again, we're still developing this here. So nothing has changed when it comes to gold yet, okay? We're still in a very nice, strong low, significant high low, and now we're just getting a short-term pullback. So there's a massive probability that this is just a bit of a short-term pullback before we start to see a movement back to the upside. So let's actually just see what actually happens there. Let's go to some short-term time frame charts. Let's go to the 5-minute chart here. All right, let's go to the 4-hour chart here. I'm just trying to see. I'm just going deep, y'all. Yeah. So this is nothing to be worried about. Really, is nothing to be worried about. I expect to see a turnaround coming soon on the good old gold market through here. So we've got that very strong move, and now we're actually having a bit of a short-term sell-off in the markets through there. Looking at now through to the silver as well too, and silver is again just still stuck in this sideways range. We're getting a strong upward trend here. We have had a bit of a short-term pullback. Again, we are in an overbought territory on the metals, so I was expecting to see some sort of a pullback out of the market. But we are getting ready for one crazy move when it comes to silver in the market. So you can see we're squeezing up and still squeezing up. And once this silver breaks, oh my goodness, you are going to see, because silver's a wildcat. Gold is like a dog, right? Sit, lay down, and it takes its time. Oh, all right, let's go for a walk. Actually, that's not true, is it? Some dogs like, want to go for a walk? Yes. All right. But cats, they're like, cats are wild, right? That's what's going to happen with silver. Let's go have a look at the mining sector right now. And the mining sector, looking at the GDXJ for today. And guess what we're getting? We're getting a bit of a pullback here. I was actually expecting this, as I was saying in yesterday's video, that we are getting to a bit of a short-term oversold level when it comes to the GDXJ. So possibly a bit of a short-term pullback coming out of this level here. But I don't expect it to be too much of a pullback. We had a very nice move up, and now we're getting a drop to the downside. So I don't expect to see too much of a pullback out of the mining sector through here. Let me just bring up the 1 year view. The GDX, same sort of thing, but now we're getting a bit of a false. We actually had a false breakout to the upside. Look at this here. So we had this resistance level here, and now we got this false breakout. That's actually quite a weak sign. So we may be getting ready for a bit of a short-term pullback, possibly just to wait for the moving average to catch up, the 52 moving average. And then we're probably going to bounce, and then probably going to start to make our way back up again as well too. But I don't see this being too much, but we possibly could get a bit more of a pullback out of the mining sector, just to the nature of where it is right now. SILJ, we're still stuck in this overall sort of sideways range through here, so really not much going on once again, but we are starting to get the 52 moving average starting to pick up a bit as well too. So we're starting to get that across the markets there, and then also SIL as well too, a bit of a short-term pullback from there. But yeah, the SIL has always been the sort of the sluggish one, because you can see it's done this sideways movement. We've had a very flat moving average when it comes to that. And so we really have had any flat trend. I still have a 42 target of this one here, so we're probably going to come back down here, test this level, and start to make our way back up when it comes to that as well. So there you go. All in all, guys, it's actually what I expected. I expected a bit of a short-term pullback out of the metals and miners, because we were and are in an overbought territory. The flip side is looking at the actual good old stock market. I was expecting to see, looking at the stock market, I was expecting to see a bit of a bounce here in the markets, because I was expecting to see, because we're in a very short-term oversold level, and we're getting a pullback through here, especially on that Dow Jones. The Dow Jones is really, really nice. So you can see that's exactly what's going on through there on the Dow Jones. So I'm expecting more upside in the markets there. Gold, I wouldn't be really worried about that when it comes to gold and stuff like that as well too. So there we go, guys. Really, 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 really exciting stuff. So traders, make sure you head on down to johnsfreegift.com. Grab that free trading course that I've just put together. You're going to absolutely love it. If you need the help when you're trading and you're confused, you're not sure what to do, you're making a lot of mistakes, you need a good trading system, and so much more, then this brand new trading course is for you. You can actually go get it for free, or you can just wait for me to start charging for it. Then you can pay like $1,000 when I do start charging for it. So what are you waiting for, guys? Go get that free trading course. I promise you, you're going to absolutely love it, and it's going to help you out. Get the help you need, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.